Rolling. Audio is rolling. Music is armed. And segment 3.
Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio, episode 93. I'm the Captain Joey Savage.
Corey DLG.
And I'm Cole Baldridge.
You're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Sister Safe.
Worldwide at
IRLoneStar.com.
Please check us out.
Getting down over here.
Yeah.
Getting down.
Come find us, Facebook.com/Nerd Thug Radio. Give us a like. Check out the YouTube. You can see Corey dancing. Subscribe to both of those.
You guys are enjoying this song way too much.
We are right in the middle of the weekly top 3. But before we continue with our 2s and 1s, Corey DLG, tell us
So
about
happy.
our friends
So
at
happy.
Papa John's Pizza.
So Papa John's Pizza is now hiring. They want to hire over 100 people for the Woodlands, Conroe, Huntsville, North Spring area. So they are literally just telling you to go to pjhouston.com, click on Papa John's, and apply. If you get a job there, what you can do is be a delivery driver, where when you work, you leave with cash in hand every day.
Cash in your pocket.
Cash in your pocket.
$15 an hour.
So you do average about $15 an hour between cash and wage. It's a really good job. They're flexible scheduling. They can work as a second job, as a first job, as a third job, as an eighth job, whatever you got to do to make the ends meet. Papa John's Pizza. Then for being such a great fan, go to papajohns.com, type in Nerd Thug Radio in the promo code, and you can have a buy one, get one free pizza delivered to your house today. Today. You're driving home, guess what? It's pizza day.
It's Pizza Monday.
We should make that a thing.
Yeah. It's Pizza Monday.
What's Monday? Pizza day.
Pizza day.
Hey, what day is it?
Pizza Monday.
See, we're the camel.
We're the new camel.
We're the new camel.
So we're in the middle of our weekly top 3, which we're doing our favorite non-superhero themed cartoons.
Colt's having a seizure back there right now.
Wouldn't be the first one. So right now, Colt, as you're seizing, give us your number 2 cartoon.
Okay, so my number 2 is Bob's Burgers.
Great choice.
So there's the one I was
Yeah.
talking about last segment where the family, like, we don't religiously sit down and watch it every Sunday or whenever it comes out, but when we can't figure out what to watch,
Bob's Burgers.
Great
show.
Yeah.
Great show.
It's really weird because it's technically an adult show, but it cuts clean from the traditional stock of what you might think that those like the Fox adult shows would be like, and it kind of just develops and has this organic style of humor, and that allows the characters to just grow and develop. And
It's definitely like a weird adult family friendly show.
also, my mom is totally Linda.
So my stepmom, to a T, is Linda and sounds like her when she says things.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she'll get excited and she'll be like, all right. And we'll just be like, really?
Y'all should all dress up as Bob's Burgers.
It's
Be
just,
a 35-year-old Gene.
yeah. I think Gene will be 35 and still living with his parents.
Yeah.
That will be a thing.
So I watched a really good episode here lately, and it's the one where they make a stop motion video with the hamburger meat. Have you seen that one? Have you seen it?
No.
It's so good. So like they take like what's the oldest one? I always forget her name. The oldest daughter.
Oh,
Tina joins the debate team and like starts dating this debate guy. And so they go like on an overnight like debate because she's actually becomes really good at debate. And so the other kids and the parents, they start making this video with this. They take a hamburger patty and meat and it dropped on the floor. So like they have to throw it away and like, no, we'll take it. And the kids do, and they make man meat. And they start making this video. So by the end of it, it's going rancid and like it's great. You gotta watch it. It's pretty good.
My favorite is when the guy from the boy band leaves the boy band.
Yeah.
But then he's coming to shake hands with someone. And so the girls purposely get themselves sick because they're going to puke on him, the fan club. And Tina saves them. It's good stuff.
That's a good one. They're all great.
What?
It goes so crazy. I did a poor job explaining it. It's such a crazy.
So there's a fan
intrigue
club for this-
abound.
Oh, no, it does. I'm not really sure. Oh, no, I do know what it is about. I'm just having a hard time expressing it right now. I don't know. I think it is a combination of smart writing and talented voice acting and some really smart editing choices.
Well, and just the characters themselves are just,
they're great.
They're great. All right, so we're gonna wind up spending like 2 hours talking about Bob's Burgers.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is it's all of these kind of that all fit this one thing. It's Frisky Dingo. It's Archer.
Yeah.
It's all in that same style.
That's you, man.
That's totally me, man. It's totally me. And I love those shows. Archer's hilarious to me. I have a
I have
weird
to watch Frisky Dingo.
Yeah, you really
haven't
do.
gotten
You
to
really do. I have a very odd dynamic within my family with my mom. I think you would agree with that.
Obviously.
And their excuse me, their dynamic is crazy as well between the mom and Archer.
Yep.
And while ours is by no means similar, it's funny to watch theirs because I'm like, I get it, dude. I
Yeah.
totally get it. I get
I'm
it.
right there with you, man.
I feel you, Archer.
I'm with you, man.
So that's my number 2.
So that,
Also, it's a hilarious card. It's hilarious.
yeah, that
And Frisky Dingle was the one they made before that in that same style. I feel like
stuff.
there's one other one that's either did or they're going to do that's similar, and then it just didn't make it.
maybe I
But
don't know.
I'll have to look back and look.
So my number 2, I'm reaching in the well for this one.
Uh-oh.
This is one of my favorite cartoons when I was like probably like 5th, 6th grade maybe.
Okay.
And it was this cartoon entitled Life with Louie. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah, Life with
With
Louie.
Louie Anderson?
So Louie Anderson, for this weird moment, for those who don't remember, was oddly marketable. And there's
Right.
nothing marketable about Louie Anderson.
No.
He's overweight, goofy-faced. His comedy is super depressing but funny.
Yeah.
Like, incredibly ironic funny. And the show was brutal.
It was funny.
But it was brutal. The show
Yeah.
was incredibly just...
I just remember like watching, I want to watch that little fat kid like
Right.
try to play football in the snow.
And, like, everything would go wrong for this kid.
Yeah.
Like, it was the worst thing to be Louie Anderson.
Loved Life with Louie. It was such a good show. Like, it was hilarious.
It was like a sad Bobby's World.
Yeah, that's the other one. So
Yeah.
there's Bobby's World and there was this one. Oh, they were so
But
good.
Louie Anderson, so in that cartoon, he had tons of famous, like, just really great lines that I'll never forget him because Zach would always say him. Zach would watch the show religiously, and one of them was Louie Anderson wasn't allowed to have a cat,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason given is his dad said that cats lick the butter. Cats lick the butter, and that's all he would
Yeah.
ever say about it. So to this day, Zach will still yell that if you tell him that you want to get a cat.
Cats lick the butter. They also
Right.
lick earwax. That's another story for another day.
That's disturbing. That's disturbing.
Colt, what's your number 1?
Yeah, how do you? What? Yeah, look at his
What do
face.
you guys do with cats?
I don't do
No.
I
that
said it was
with
a different
cats.
story for a different day.
Yeah, I don't.
What's your number 1?
Okay, my number one is one of the Netflix exclusives, BoJack Horseman.
Okay.
I think that it's a really unique show that takes that adult comedy approach, but it does what I like to call it focuses on the higher concept. You'll see a lot of the shows, especially other Netflix adult shows, that have they're raunchy comedies or they try to do something, but BoJack is the only one that is about something. Not only about something, it's about multiple things.
So let me hijack you. I hate BoJack Horseman because it stole an idea that a buddy and I came up with. Literally a car drive back from. We went to Mardi Gras, 2 cars, a road with a buddy of mine.
2 girls, 1 girl.
He brought his girlfriend with him to Mardi Gras. This was a brand new relationship.
Mistake.
Huge mistake. So on the way there, it's me, him, her, and my other buddy Henry, and we're all having a conversation. Essentially, I was like, and I was curious. I was like, what's going to be the rules here? What's going to happen when we get to Mardi Gras on Bourbon Street? And they both had completely different ideas. And that was when I realized this is going to be a terrible, terrible trip for them. It's going to be great for me. And it's exactly how it played out, by the way. Fantastic. So the drive back, they're sharing a back seat, and they hate each other at this point. Hate each other with a fiery passion of 1,000 suns. Neither one of them can stand each other. But my buddy is not a quiet person. He can't not talk. So he doesn't know what to do. So all of a sudden, he just kind of just starts talking randomly about nothing. And we stumble on to, do you remember the cartoon Denver the Last Dinosaur? And we then build out of it the myth of this show where we do like a Where Are They Now? And we track down Denver and we talk about his life and how terrible it is.
BoJack Horseman.
Right.
Kind of, but
Netflix stole it.
They did.
you're missing out on some quality television.
No, I know.
I mean, it's not really
I can't
just
give
like
Will Arnett my money that I came up with. Like, I
Right.
can't do it.
not really. It's not really just like where I am.
He owes me a check.
It turns into this character sketch of someone who is dealing with depression or kind of dealing with this nihilistic approach in life.
We'll see. Our dinosaur was going to be a recovering alcoholic
Nailed it.
dealing with the fact that he's completely alone as the only dinosaur on the planet. He'll
And when
never
I was
mate
11 years old, I
or
came up
find
with
love.
Star Wars Episodes 7, 8, and 9,
I
and I'm
doubt
not
it.
seeing my Lucasfilm checks either.
Well, wait a
I
minute.
doubt
How
you're
does,
that
how does
intelligent.
9 end?
I don't even remember.
See,
I
that's
doubt
a
you're that
lie, then.
intelligent. What's your number one?
So my number one is, because of what it spawned, Sealab 2021.
Sealab 2021.
So there was a cartoon called Sealab 2020 with Hanna-Barbera. It lasted like a year, went away. Adult Swim took the old show, cut it up, redid it as an adult show using the old cells and settings and character drawings, and it was the funniest thing. It was essentially just animated improv,
Right.
but it opened up this whole door for Adult Swim of you can do whatever you want now, and they took it into this great era of comedy that's Rick and Morty and Bob's Burgers
That
and
kind of put
Archer
him.
and
That kind of put him in that.
kind of opened up
threshold.
this whole door for animation. But it starts
for
with
adult animation.
right,
Really.
and it starts with Sealab 2021.
So my number one is King of the Hill,
Yeah,
hands down. Probably my favorite cartoon of all time.
they have some of the weirdest cameos
Yeah,
of
they do.
all animation.
But it's great.
Ray LaMontagne
Yeah. And Brittany Murphy was in there for a while.
forever.
Yeah. It's great stuff. I mean, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby.
You are Eminem and Bobby Hill
I am.
together.
If you merge them together,
I love
That's this guy.
the Hank Hill, Bobby Hill, Peggy Hill dynamic.
oh, yeah, it's so great.
Where when Hank is mad at Bobby, he yells at Peggy, who then yells at Bobby. Peggy, Bobby. Like it's just this great. Like I love it because it's so Texas.
Yeah, it really is. It's so simple, like just the animation style of it, and they come up with some great. Great stuff.
When Bobby takes the self defense course.
That's not my purse. I don't know you. And then his mom fights him.
Right,
She's
'cause
like,
she
oh,
doesn't-
you can't. Doesn't work when you kick me there, does it, Bobby?
Right. So
Does it,
then
Bobby?
Hank has to threaten Bobby with Peggy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so great.
Such a crazy dynamic.
Just remember, your mother's just inside.
I saw one of the days before we get out of here where Bill, they said he had diabetes and he was losing his legs. So then he joined this wheelchair league. And then in the middle of it, he just gets up and walks out of a bar. And the guy's like, what? Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to wrap this thing up and let Colt have his day in the sun. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Ow!